So hello and welcome back my precious subscribers. Today we are starting a new series on the map Ragnarok for Ark Ascended, and this is going to be a brand new series spanning several episodes, map expansions, new dinosaurs, all leading up to the final fight against the Ice Wyvern Queen. This series is being played on single player. And before further ado, let's begin. The aim of this series is so I could complete the map in 100 in-game days, and eventually this could all compile into survival of 100 days on the map. Guys should know that this is on hardcore mode, so there are no redos, no deaths, just adventures that await us. So before we begin, I wanted to talk about just a few mods that I will be using throughout the series. So if you guys want to play along, follow along, you could use the same mods. We have the Dino Depot mod, the custom Dino Levels mod, the vanilla with sprinkles, and then the better breeding. We do not need the custom dinos mod, let's delete that. But we will be using these three mods, and if any other mods are added down the line, the links will be in the description below. Since this is the first episode, show your love guys, drop that like, that follow, that subscribe button, grow this community, and comment on the videos. I will be reading each and every comment and using your suggestions. So without further ado, let's go ahead and begin this journey. So here we are on the creator screen. Let's create our character. I already have one created, saved up, called Hobbit, because you know what channel you're on, it's the Hobbit channel. And let's give us a name, which is Hobbit again, and create the character. So where should we spawn? It doesn't seem like the spawn locations have changed a lot since the Ark Survival evolved. Should we go Highlands? Let's just go with Viking Bay, maybe? Viking Bay 2, why not? Let's go with Viking Bay 2. So here we are on this new map. I'm excited. We're scratching that implant, and let's see what we have around here. It's a bright morning on the first day on this map, and we spawned inside this giant ribcage. Let's look at the map. It looks gorgeous. The fog, those annoying seagulls, the plants, the turtle. It looks fantastic. So let's go ahead and do our basics. Gather a few bushes, a few berries, some fiber. And let's go ahead and maybe punch that tree, get some thatch and wood. We love our bloody knuckles now, don't we? Grab some stone. Let's go ahead and now craft our pickaxe. There we go. Let's put a level in weight. We need to carry stuff in the early game, so we also have the auto engrams unlocked here, so we can use everything that's available to us. And we also have the dino stack, the dino storage mod, but just to keep it fair, I'm not going to be using these until we unlock the cryopod mod here. Let's put the pickaxe in the first slot, and let's go ahead and whack a rock. This this rock just wouldn't give so much stuff in here. But let's go ahead and break it completely. Since we're tired, let's go ahead, put another level into weight, and let's go ahead and craft us a hatchet, a shirt, and let's say a hat. Put our hatchet there. We equip the shirt. And the hat. Let's go ahead and destroy this rock. Grab some more fiber, cause why not? I should also mention that the harvest rate settings here are 2 times of vanilla, just so that we do not spend a lot of time just harvesting. So let's see what else can we craft. We should start making some pants. Let's drop the sand, we don't really need it. We have enough fiber. So we should next think about getting settled down. Let's back a few trees, grab some thatch, make a few foundations. Let's repair that, and 2 foundations for now should be good enough. Let's also make a spear while we're at it, maybe 3, and pop some more points into weight. Let's do this slow walk back while the spears are being crafted. And I would say it's a good place to build. Inside this little ribcage, it provides some natural defense in case some bigger dinos try and attack us. So let's... These stupid pegos. Never mind. So let's just go and back our foundation right there. Maybe that looks good. No, it's not aligned. Let's pick it back up. Check the spears on the hotbar and let's give it a second try. Let's see right there. That looks good. I think we should go ahead and probably get some more foundations crafted up. Let's try and get this pega, because why not? Come, take the berries. There you go. It's tamed a decent amount. Let's do that one last time. Either take the berries or I'll kill you. There we go. There's another one? Are you kidding me? come back. Give me my flint back. So here we are to a standard start of the series where the first creature we tame is a pego, and the first creature we kill is a pego as well. Let's also get this dodo while we're at it. Get some hide and meat. And let's also hide the hat. I like my hair. So let's make a few more spears. And a sign, a fireplace, a torch. Let's make everything that we can. We've unlocked the narcotics and the mortar and pestle. I want to get started on the narcotics grind as soon as we can, just because I know we are going to be taming a ton of creatures and dinos in this particular series. One of my aims for this series is to tame at least one of every single creature before we end it, so we will be needing a hell lot of narcotics. Let's just go and place this campfire. Let's just put it in a corner on the foundation. Right there. Let's cook some meat up. We will be hungry in a few minutes, so might as well. We have our sign. So let's go and place it right there. And let's see. So instead of bag end sucks, we had a little wordplay for bad end because the ending was bad. If you know the reference, you know. And let's just go ahead and kill another pebble. We have a level 60 dodo, but with a baby. We'll probably just keep this one alive in case we need prime meat down the line. Then it will come in real handy. So let's leave them alone for now. And let's see, what else can we do? No pegos? Nice. Just grab the meat. And chuck some more in. Why not? Let's equip the torch. And that should be good for now. So let's go ahead and try getting a base set up before nighttime, because from what I've heard, this map can get real harsh at night times with the weather, and I do not want to die of cold, because remember again guys, we are on hard mode, so if we die, that's the end of this series. So the priority right now is to have a base set up as soon as we can. I'll probably bring you guys back once we have a Bob Shack set up, and if something interesting happens in the meantime, I'll bring you guys back as well. So just a quick update guys, this is where we are as of now. It's been just a few minutes. We have a couple storage boxes, a campfire in the corner, and let's just put a bed right there. We have a few walls, doors, nothing fancy, it's just a little thatch bob shack. And what else can we make? Let's see if we can make a mortar and pestle. We can, just need a little bit of height, so let's go and get that. So here we are back again after just a few minutes. Let's see, we can put the mortar and pestle right here in this little corner of the hut. Looks good. And let's see if we have any narcotics and spoiled meat, just so we can get cracking on the narcotics side. We'll also be keeping this campfire going almost indefinitely, just so we have a constant production of charcoal, because charcoal is going to come in real handy as well. So let's dump all of that in there, things that we do not need. So here we are back again, just putting the final pieces on this little hut. Let's try and snap this. Give me the snap point I want, right there. And one right there. Perfect. It looks pretty good for a starter base. A lot of room, a few doors, some storage. I think we will be set up at least for the night. Let's go ahead and craft some more narcotics while we're at it. 5 more, that's fine, every little bit counts. We don't really need these extra pieces, let's just drop those. And yeah, I did go ahead and craft a bow and a singular arrow, and we will be getting more equipped with some weaponry pretty soon. Let's go ahead and make another bola and a stack of 100 stone arrows. That looks pretty good. Let's drop the sand. Let's split all of this meat so we have enough spoiled meat, so we can just make some more narcotics. We will be going out and taming a few creatures, but my aim was just to have a hut set up in case something happens. And the only reason I've put a bed in there is not to respawn, but to fast travel between this base and any other bases that I might have down the line in this series. It's a pretty handy thing, so might as well. And let's fill up this campfire just so we have charcoal, and the arrows are done in the meantime. Let's split this in half. We don't want to carry all of that with us, so let's drop half of it and stack these together. Let's drop off this extra charcoal right there. We picked up some poop, but yeah, just let's go and drop the charcoal. And do we want to wait for the meat to spoil? Maybe. So we're back here with some flint and stone. Let's make a little bit of spark powder for when we have a preservation bin, so we can get that going. Let's drop off this little metal and top off the wood in this fireplace. That should be all. I want to be as lightweight as possible, not carry a lot of things on me that could slow me down in case we run into something that's dangerous. Let's leave the pego in here. Oh, I forgot. Pegos can now pick up gacha crystals. Not that it matters for this map, but it was a nice little addition. Do we want to name the pego? Not now. Or maybe later. If you have any name suggestions, guys, put it down in the comment section below. If not, I would be wanting to name them after my subscribers. So if you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. I will be keeping up with all of you guys, and probably you'll have creatures named after you in the future episodes. So we're good on food, on water. Let's pump 1 point in stamina. We have our armor which is fully repaired, we have our tools which is fully repaired, we have a bow, spears, bolas. I think we are good to head out now. Let's just go ahead and make a couple clubs in case we find a really low level parasaur. We could just bully him and club him and knock him out that way, just so we have a low level tame to ride on. And in case something attacks us, we can just dismount the parasaur and make a run for it. So I think it would be a good idea to tame something. Let's just kill this dodo for some hide and meat. Come on, there we go. So guys, a little update. I've been running along this beach for a couple minutes and I do not see any parasaurs. I was hoping I could find some, but it doesn't look like our luck has turned up today that we'd find some. Let's just head on a little bit further. If not, then we would probably have to head back home. So just a little update. It is kind of early in the evening, like a pre-evening. It's almost 7 o'clock. It will be getting dark pretty soon. And I do not want to be out here in the wild when it gets pitch black. So probably let's just head home. I think we did not luck out today. We did not find anything that was worth taming. But we'll probably get back home, reset, see what we can find after that. So here we are guys, back home, and we could not find anything decent to tame. Is that a parasaur knocking about? We traveled all the way to the other side of this lake and we had a parasaur right next to our home, just if I turned left. That's annoying, and it's a level 140. It might be difficult to knock it out with a club, and I do not want to risk it because he'll start running and it won't be worth it. But at level 60, maybe this is right on the money, so let's just try and equip our bola. And there we go. Let's get our club and let's bash his head in. It's funny how Ark's mechanics work, you know. You usually in other games, usually you feed a creature some food, be nice to them, and they become your friends. But in Ark, no, it does not work that way. You have to take a club and bash their skull in. And for some reason that just makes, you know, you them friends. It's a little weird and funny at the same time, so let's just go ahead and feed these guys some berries. Actually, you know what, you can probably have all of it. Doesn't really matter that much. Let's also let's also feed him a couple narco berries just so he stays down. I don't think it's needed, but might as well because I had them on me. So while the parasaur is being tamed up, let's see if we can make a saddle in the meantime. We need a little bit of hide, 6 pieces, but it should not be an issue. Let's just kill a dodo and we should be good. 140. That's okay. Let's kill this one. There we go. We also need to keep our eye out for our moss chops because they're pretty good at gathering fiber, and I'm tired of doing that by myself. So in case if I missed one, guys, just let me know, and you know, maybe we could go ahead and tame one. There we have, the saddle is crafted. No, 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 no. Stay the fuck. Oh! Let's go ahead and kill this guy. Wait, there's a Moshop right there. Let's try not to hit him. Let's go ahead and see what this little guy wants. And Tenterberry. We can easily do that, not a problem. Do we have any? Doesn't look like it. Let's go ahead and grab a few of these bushes. There we go. We found one. Let's put it in our last slot and feed it to this little guy. And not bad. By the way, the taming rates here are vanilla. There are no changes to the taming rates because I didn't feel it would be fair if you're doing a 100-day series and if you have overpowered taming rates, but the breeding rates are tweaked just a little bit. We also tamed the second moss chops because why not? It's always nice to have a spare. Hey, come back here. There we go. Probably this guy can get into his first fight right now. Let's go ahead and kill this. Let's see, there we go. We are now rolling in the fiber. It's pretty good. Let's put a point into weight. I want to get the weight up a little bit higher before we start pumping points into something else. Let's gather all the fiber, the narco berries, the hide, and that's pretty much it. Maybe the major berries for the parasaur, but that seems pretty much it. Let's just go ahead and drop the rest. We don't really need the primate right now because we do not have a carnivore that we are looking to tame. Let's pump some weight on this guy so he can carry us. I love the animation for the moss shops, the little tippy-toe dance, you know. It's pretty good. So let's just chuck all the major berries on the parasaur and head to our second moss shop, see what he needs. Knowing my luck, he'll probably need like giant bee honey or something. Oh sweet, major berries, not bad. We can just grab some right here, maybe. There we go. Put it in our last slot as always, and let's go ahead and feed it to this guy. Fantastic. So we went to not taming anything a few minutes ago to having a couple more shops and a parasaur. Nothing too crazy, but it's gonna help with harvesting stuff and making sure that we progress. Just leave me alone. Yeah, take that one major berry, I don't really care. Our other moss shops is going all wild and crazy up there for some reason. There is a dodo attacking us. Let's get rid of this guy. And let's just wait for the parasaur to tame up. Oh, he already did. That's pretty good. Let's head back home. Make sure we're all settled in. It's gonna be dark pretty soon, and let's just whistle the follow, just so all of them are following me. Also guys, we have a couple more shops and a parasaur. If you have any name suggestions, again just drop them down in the comment below and we will have creatures named after the suggestions. So here we are back at our base with a couple tames. It looks like an eventful and productive first day on this map. Let's just name our first moss chops because why not? And let's name this other guy maybe Chomp. So we have Chops and Chomp. And our parasaur, let's just go ahead and name it Patel. Patel the parasaur. If you guys aren't aware from my accent yet, I am of Indian origin, so I get to make these jokes. It's not racist, okay? So do not come at me in the comments that it's racist. I get to name dinos with Indian names. It's just fun, you know? So let's grab all of that. See what you have. One narcoberry, why not? Let's pump some weight on him. But guys, in the future, as we tame more dinos, I'm planning to tame every single dino on this map. I mean, one of every single dino on this map. And if you have any name suggestions for our future tames, do drop them down in the comment section, and we will be naming dinos based on what you guys want me to. Let's go ahead and drop these narcoberries and spoiled meat. Go ahead and craft a little bit more of narcotics. 12 of them, not bad. And let's equip our torch back. Let's drop off all this extra stuff. That should be good for now. So here we are again with our first tame, the Pego. Do recommend me a name for that? And yeah, I think that spells the end of our first eventful day. We will be dropping episodes almost daily. If not, then I would try to post at least 4 videos every single week, because it takes a lot of time for me to record these videos, edit them, do the voiceovers, and I want to make sure that the videos I put out are of good quality, something that you guys would enjoy watching, and not just pumping out content for the sake of doing so. Let's close these doors and head to bed. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Good night and see ya.